Meetings inspire, celebrate, and motivate revolutionary ideas that really change the world.
Meetings truly is the one opportunity in light of this uber intense, fast-paced, high-tech driven society where nothing can substitute the power of a handshake.
ASH annual meeting is the premier annual meeting for physicians and scientists in hematology. The meeting draws over 26,000 attendees and has a long-lasting impact for patient care in research projects looking for cures for blood disease.
The value of the American Bar Association meetings is much more than the economic impact that we leave behind in the destinations that our entities choose to meet. It's really what goes on in those meetings. It's where America's lawyers, judges, and academics speak and discuss ideas that make a difference in all of our lives every day. The rule of law is what makes our country great and allows for communication and commerce around the world.
When they come together in person, they're actually able to build those relationships. They start to form opportunities to do studies globally around the world with people they wouldn't have met and through any other means. They are able to find new avenues for funding to support their research, and there's just more opportunity to disseminate this information.
It was discovered that there were different groups around the world that were doing the same kind of research. And what our face-to-face meetings were able to do were to bring these different groups together so that they could advance their research, discuss what it is that they were doing, discuss the technology, and see how that technology can be furthered, not just in their research, but also in the applications of how it affects our everyday world.
The recent AIDS conference in Melbourne brought 13,000 delegates from 192 countries around the world. They declared Melbourne Declaration in Australia, where all 7 states and territories got together and vowed to end any new infections of AIDS by 2020. On top of that, the global leaders were brought together, politicians from around the world, and set policies to end discrimination against AIDS patients.
One meeting in particular that I think is really important that our organization hosts is a meeting dedicated to biodefense and emerging infectious diseases. So at this meeting, it's connecting the scientists and the policymakers who are involved in defending against the threat of bioterrorism. So the researchers are bringing the latest science on emerging diseases, latest research on vaccines to the table. The policymakers are there to talk about the agenda for research in the bioterrorism area. And it's an opportunity to get all those players in the same room to make sure that we are protecting our country and our people.
Meeting face to face is what really forges that personal connectivity, that trust, that credibility, and frankly, outcomes and results that more times than not can't be done over a different type of medium.